Hey, it's Amy with Community Media, and one of the things that we love to do is meet people around Adams County, find out who they are and what they do. So join me today in Gettysburg as I discover everything Saverhood.
Hi,
Judy.
Amy.
Good
so
to
good
see
to
you.
see you.
Thank
Have a cookie.
Oh my gosh, for me? Thank you.
For you, but for all of the public, anyone who comes in, we always have free samples out of the cookies. So welcome. Hope you enjoy that. That's our peach orchard cookie. It's peaches, praline pecans, and white chocolate chips.
This is fantastic. So anybody can come and get a little sample.
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
Judy, this space is extraordinary. This is new here on the Baltimore Pike. Saverhood. Tell me, how did this happen?
Well, this building used to be the Pike Restaurant.
Yes.
And when they put it up for sale, my husband and I had this idea, really my husband had this idea to create a food hall. We operate in Colorado in similar environments, and we love this shared space environment. It provides the public with so many options. And so we thought it would be great space. There's 14,000 square feet in the building. So along with our partner, Brian Zoller, we gutted the building. We created this space with 10 eateries and a bar and opened about a month ago.
Can you show me some of these eateries?
I would love to, yes,
This
my goodness.
is such a great, hey, really quick question.
Yeah.
This is the first thing you see when you walk in.
Yes.
Tell me about this really quick.
So we have this here to let everyone know that we're a cashless environment. And I know that that's a kind of new concept here in Gettysburg. And we did it for a number of reasons. First of all, we learned during the pandemic that it's so much more sanitary to not carry cash. But the main reason we did it is that we really want our people to focus on the food they make and the customers they serve. And when we sat down and figured it out, it takes about 1 person hour per day to count cash, to reconcile the cash drawer, to make deposits, to make sure you have the right amount of change. It's 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, and that doesn't even include the amount of time then they have to stop and wash their hands every time they count cash before they go touch the food.
Oh, that's brilliant.
In a market where we have tight labor market, we just really wanted to have people that could focus on the customers and the food and not have to worry about the details of the cash.
What a great pivot.
Yeah.
You discovered that client-facing and the experience, and if AI and technology can take over, why not allow it? So we have more interfacing time with people.
Absolutely.
So what if somebody comes here and says, oh gosh, I don't have an iPhone, or I don't know how to use this, I have cash only. What happens then?
Well, if they have cash only, which we understand, a lot of people still do that, although we're seeing fewer and fewer. We have 2 locations here, Liquid Art Brewing Company, the bar, and Tilford's Wood-Fired Pizza, that have the ability to take the cash and exchange it for a SavorHood gift card. And so if you have 2 $20 bills, we will give you a $40 gift card, and you can use it at any of the vendors in the building. It works just like a credit card at that point.
And you could also purchase that card as a gift for somebody.
Oh yes, absolutely. If you wanted to give someone a gift, you can get a gift card in any increment.
So great. So the idea is come here, be cashless, use your phone. If not, no panic. 2 locations where you can get that gift card and just start.
Yeah, and if you do have a credit card and you don't want to use your phone, you can go to any of the vendors and order as well. The nice thing about using the app is that all the menus are together and then they come to you in one transaction. But if nobody can decide what they want and they want to really go look at the food or watch it being made, you can go to any of the different vendors and order directly from them.
I love it.
Well,
speaking of vendors, can you show me some?
Yeah, let's take a look. So we start here with Texas Lone Star Barbecue. Everything is made fresh right here. Their smokers are just out back, so they have 3
I can smell.
Yeah.
It smells extraordinary.
They have 3 wood-fired smokers going around the clock. They actually, someone gets in here about midnight every night to smoke the meat overnight, so it's that fresh for you. So that's Texas. They also have ribs, pulled pork, brisket,
seeing everything.
Smoked mac and cheese. Oh, it's delicious. It's
barbecue
delicious.
sauces, everything.
And then we have Tilford's Wood-Fired Pizza. So you can see the fire in the oven. It is, again, everything made fresh. That oven is operated with wood. Sometimes people say, how do you light the oven? Well, it's a match, you know, so.
More than how do you light it, how did you get it in here? That looks
Well,
enormous.
that was an interesting thing. We actually had to remove the front wall and bring it in with a lift, and then I have a lot of fun video on that. It took about 3 tries, but we got it, and it weighs about 7,700 pounds.
Wow.
So, but there it is. And so we have these two together because they both use real wood. So they can have their wood stash out back and can bring it in through the side door and make it fresh there.
This area smells delightful. I can't wait. So here I am at the Sunshine Fries and Potatoes.
Potatoes. So this is all things potato. You've got the delicious thick cut fries. They're covered in either pulled pork or gravy, beer cheese sauce, or you can get loaded potato skins or baked potatoes. So you can either do it as a side or make a meal out of it.
I am so hungry. Here we are now at CJ's Seafood.
CJ's Seafood.
I've heard a lot about the crab cakes.
Yes, the crab cakes are awesome. The lobster rolls are delicious. They have a steamed shrimp tray that is just to die for. And then they work with Sunshine Fries to do crab covered fries. So you could get fries topped with crab.
I'm kind of getting a little theme here. They're individual vendors, but they're working together.
Absolutely. We really wanted to create a very community-oriented environment. Every one of these concepts is locally owned, individually owned. There are no national chains. None of the food is frozen or pre-stocked. Everything's
You're really
made
creating
fresh.
a community here.
Yeah.
So it's more than independent vendors. They're collaborating together.
Absolutely.
And they're all local community based.
Absolutely.
What a great
Absolutely.
concept.
Yeah, we can put the pulled pork from Texas on a pizza at Tilford's, or you can do the crab from Seafood on the fries from Sunshine.
Was that your idea? Who came up with that?
That is how my husband and I conceptualized it. Yeah, we really wanted it to be team-based because we recognize that the best of us is only as good as the worst of us, and so we want everyone to succeed. This isn't a competitive environment,
This
it's a
is
cooperative
an amazing
environment.
concept.
Thanks.
And I will tell you, this space here feels very warm and inviting.
Oh, good.
This is I feel like I'm in a luxury environment.
Well, we definitely wanted to get the message across that this isn't your mall food court.
No, this is a dining hall experience, a collaborative dining hall experience.
Absolutely. And as I said, everybody works together. Some of our staff work for multiple restaurants.
So they're they get trained in different areas.
Yeah.
So they can all speak on behalf of the foods too. They can give suggestions.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm also seeing what you talked about. We could come here and order in.
Yeah, if you want to order directly from CJ's American Grill, I mean, if you want
hamburgers, hot dogs.
Oh my gosh, they have a quarter-pound hot dog with beer cheese sauce on it that,
and the cheese is actually melted on.
So the cheese sauce is actually made with Liquid Art Brewing Company's beer. And
another great collaboration.
And made fresh here every morning.
I'm not going to leave today, just heads up. Now, we are at a street taco vendor.
Yep. Yes, street tacos and rice bowls, everything fresh. I mean, these guys, their salsas, they were back there chopping tomatoes for the salsa this morning. This is not paste picante sauce.
I can smell the aroma.
Yeah, their cilantro, their salsas are delicious. Everything they do is fresh,
there really is something here for everyone.
There really is, absolutely. We've got C3 here with cheese steaks, wings. If you've never tried a deep fried deviled egg, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. It's something you would never think would work, but it is so good.
Do you see the same clients over and over again?
We do. We are starting to get regulars. I'm starting to tease people. There's one gentleman that has, I keep teasing him, telling him he's a regular, and he said, I've only been here 7 times. I said, we've only been open 4 weeks. So, yes.
Oh, and what do we have here?
So this is Easy Breeze grilled cheese, gourmet grilled cheese. You can either build your own, or we have some suggestions. It's got different meats. You can do candied bacon, caramelized onions, apples, pears, tuna melt.
Gourmet.
Yeah, this is not your little kid's grilled cheese.
No, this is not the you're at home Sick grilled cheese. This is gourmet.
Gourmet grilled cheese, yes.
Wow.
So
Caramelized onions, jalapeno.
yes. So,
Where else? Take me to the next spot. I'm ready.
Let's go around the corner.
Okay.
I call this the dessert corner, if you will, because this is cookies, ice cream, and alcohol.
Oh, this is quite the
So-
dessert corner.
So we're thrilled to have Liquid Art Brewing Company here as our anchor, our bar. They are a brewer out of Chambersburg. They used to be called Roy Pitts, so they are a brewer. But because they have a brewer's license, they can serve all Pennsylvania beer, wine,
Really?
or spirits. So if you're not a beer drinker, you can still come and
Oh, I was
get,
seeing a
get
lot of
drink.
things up there.
Yeah,
I
the
just saw
lavender
it.
gin Ricky.
Oh, I just saw a butterscotch
Oh, yes.
something as well. That's going to be on my.
They have a butterscotch
list.
White Russian. They have Adams County Winery wines, Stone and Key Cellars, Reed's Winery,
This
ciders.
Is a very long bar, so it's set up in a way that the community can really be here. You're not
Yeah.
cramped. The spaces
Right.
are beautiful. And I love that you have low top, high top, bar, picnic table style. You have a lot of creativity in this location
Yeah.
to serve the community and kind of meet their needs. I know you
Yeah.
have outside seating.
We do.
Even more seating on the other side, but we have a local Mr. G's ice cream.
Absolutely, Mr. G's. So when you see Mr. G's with the long line around the
Yes.
block there on Baltimore Pike, you can drive 4/10 of a mile down here, have plenty of parking, and still get your ice cream fix. So
Excellent.
we are thrilled that Mr. G's came. They also have an outdoor walk-up window for in the summer, so you can either come in
Oh,
or
is
you can
that
order
fun?
from that outdoor walk-up window over there. So
You really created so many multi-uses in this one location. It's a meeting spot. It's a family get-together. It's a
Yes.
nighttime, maybe date night.
yes,
And then you do live music. I was here one night. You had that in the back. So
Yeah.
this is really not just an exquisite dining hall. It's a community come-together place.
And
Was
that's
that
really,
your vision?
That's really what we wanted. I mean, Gettysburg, you know, you're always going to have tourists in Gettysburg, and people look at something like this and assume that we did it for the tourists. But honestly, as I said earlier, we operate in 3 of these in Denver, and they don't cater to tourists, they cater to the community. And that was what we wanted. We wanted to build a place where the community could come, where 2 couples could go, and they didn't all have to agree on what they wanted to eat before they could go out. They could come out, everyone could get something. A family could come, and the kids could get pizza or grilled cheese, while mom and dad get a crab cake or a lobster roll.
And a fine beverage.
And an adult beverage, absolutely.
And it really is catering to the locals because you said, again, each one of these vendors is a local vendor.
Yes, yes, absolutely. There are no national chains. Every one of these is owned by someone here in town. They're committed to the community. The proceeds aren't going to some home office in California or
Right.
DC. They're staying right here in the community.
What a concept. And the last place was the first place. Tell me about Gettysburg Cookie
So
Company.
this, in addition to being an owner of this entire complex, I own the Gettysburg Cookie Company. This was my brainchild. I wanted to, again, I love to bake. I have no culinary experience.
What don't you do?
Well, plenty, but I have no culinary experience, no culinary degree, but I always have loved to bake. And I got the idea that nobody's really doing something about Gettysburg-centric with names of cookies. And so I came up with a whole bunch of different names of cookies that reflect either places on the battlefield or places in the area, and then I created recipes around
So
them.
these are all your recipes.
These are all my recipes. They're made with all natural ingredients.
the
real
little
butter.
round top.
Yep, the little round top, the Devil's Den, a chocolate
Ooh.
chip cookie, the one that you sampled, the
Peach
Peach
Orchard.
Orchard. We have the Eternal Peace Light, which is a lemon lavender cookie.
Oh, nice.
The Adams Apple for the Adams County apple industry.
That's this one. I'm just going to go ahead
yeah, please do.
and try that.
Yeah, so
So great.
yeah.
I can't thank you enough. And you might have to have me leave today because I don't think I'm going to on my own. There's so many great places here. So you'll see me for a while today.
All right. Well,
Thank you for having
and
us.
please make yourself at home. That's what I tell all the visitors when they come. Welcome and make yourself at home.
And I will say, I feel at home here. This is a very warm, inviting environment. And
Good.
it's your your collaboration with our community to make it happen. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Amy.
I have cookie on me, but
That's okay. I'm used to having cookie.
thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining me today while I learned everything Saverhood. Be sure to stop by yourself and check it out. They're open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. You do not want to miss a single bite.